A very good evening, everybody. Welcome along to the Football Martin channel. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. We are in for an absolute cracker because I have our first ever quiz here on the channel. I'm going to be joined by a friend of mine, Adam, Saint Adam. Many of you will have seen him on the channel many of times. And yeah, he's a absolute master when it comes to quiz. Right, before we do get into the quiz, whilst Adam gets himself ready, he's backstage prepping himself for this evening's quiz. I also want to give a few shout outs. I've massively grown my Patreon community and my YouTube membership. So I, as a part of that package, you do get a shout out on the channel. So Martin Parr, Martin Whitefield, M2 Edits, Ian in sunny Florida, Saint Rookie, Jeffrey Bennett, JB Rovers, Paul C, Adam Dowling, I said Jeffrey Bennett. I've got Neil Perkin and Steve G have all joined as a YouTube member. So thank you to every single one of you. And also over on Patreon as well. We have loads of new patrons as well. So a massive shout out to all of you new patrons. It is a massive help to this channel. So Adam Warren, Charlie Brett, Steve Russell, Steve, Andy Ward, Phil Cook, Mark Eggleton, Sassy Saint, Rory Toms, Paul Allen, Mike Etheridge, Mark Eggleton, Jane Davis, Joanne Cheap. Thank you all very, very much for your patron support of the channel. And if you do want to become a patron of the Football Martin channel, scan that barcode on your screen and we've got some goodies up for grabs. I'm giving away a Saints football that is signed by all the players in the season that we were promoted to the Premier League. So all the players are signed that. I also have a scarf, a Saints scarf, and there's also a photo which I used to have on my wall behind me. That is all up for grabs. I'm going to give those three gifts away in a little raffle. So I'm going to do a raffle which will be at the end of this month. So go take out a patron and you will be entered. Right. It's that time of the show where we need to bring in our quizmaster, Adam. I saw him this afternoon. We were chatting all things Southampton with my dad. I need to remove that overlay first and foremost before I do bring Adam onto the show. So let's get rid of that overlay. Let's bring in Adam. Adam, how you doing, my friend?
Good evening. Thank you for letting me have my bath. That's very kind of you.
That's all right. No worries, my friend. It's
See
good
my
to have
fingers.
you
I'm on
here.
keyboards.
Yeah, no, the setup looks good, mate. You are the quiz master. Tell us a bit more about how you've got into creating quizzes. Because didn't you write a quiz book, Adam, as well?
Yeah, I sort of got roped into it, really. I wrote a novel called The Diary of an Unwilling Virgin. People who have been Saints fans probably around. I wrote that in 2002, 2003, so it was published 2004. And I had to ask Southampton Football Club for permission to use the club logo and badge within the cover of the book. So they were quite supportive. The novel's about a teenager who is a Saints fan, massive football fan, and at the time I had a season ticket, so I was able to. I wrote the book day by day as a diary, as in the title, you know. So all of Saints matches from the period which the book covers are included in the story, just as his day-to-day life, along with his own relationships with people and stuff that was going on with him. So it just gave a sort of day-to-day angle to if you write in a diary, you don't just include your own life, you also include things that happen slightly outside the peripheral of it. And it was quite good fun, including the Saints aspect to the story. But on the back of that, the publishers, who are no longer with us, sadly, he's not dead, he just stopped publishing. He wanted to decided to be a podcast for Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay.
Asked me if I would write a Southampton quiz book, which was the official Southampton quiz book, because he made sure that I asked Southampton FC if I could make it the official one. And that ended up doing quite well, actually, to be fair. I got on the pitch because of that book.
Did you? What game?
Yeah.
When did you get on the pitch? But when was this?
I went on pitch initially for the Diary of an Unwilling Virgin. I can't remember. The chap who used to run the Saint radio station, not the bald-headed one, the long-haired one. He interviewed me on the pitch. Yes, I was used to sit in the itching stand just behind the dugout. That's my season ticket. And I remember walking down on the pitch, doing an interview with all coming over the tannoy and stuff like that.
That's
and then
cool,
I think it was cool, yeah. And then they changed. A different bloke used to do the pitch announcements and interviews and stuff like that. I went on there to do one for the quiz book. I did end up writing a load of other quiz books as well, but obviously the one I liked the most and did the best was the Southampton one. They had to do a second print run on that, and it was in the Saint shop. It was quite a thrill, walking into the Saint shop and seeing your book on the shelf.
Yeah, so it's a nice thing to do, isn't it? Like yeah, and your knowledge of Saints must be really good from doing it. If you've been researching and you've been writing quiz books, your knowledge, Adam, must be really good.
To a certain degree, yes. But got to bear in mind you've got to research quiz books. And I must admit, if I was writing it now, I would have written it in a different way. It was done in little batches of questions, like when was so and so born, where were they born? So it would have been a bit more engaging. That I wouldn't write a quiz book now the way I wrote those ones. I'm not saying that they're more of a fact book. So it's a question, but it's finding a fact out about the club. And of course, it was written like 20 years ago, so quite a lot's happened in the last 20 years. I did have to write some update questions when the second print run went out. But yeah, I don't know. I don't retain information. So, if somebody asked a certain player that played in a certain match off the top of my head, I could research it and find out, like everybody does with Google and stuff. But back in the day, it wasn't as reliable as it is now.
Yeah. Do you think you're writing another quiz book, or do you think that's it for you? Do you want to do another one?
Well, like I say, Apex Publishing, who were my publishers, Chris Cowland is the main man. He's gone off to he does basically your job for Tottenham Hotspur. He's like their top vlogger, the fan cast and stuff like that. So he's not going to be doing any more books. The only thing I'm looking at is trying to get the rights for those books back to myself, because obviously the publishers aren't around anymore, so that's the only thing I've really got to look into doing. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing another one. I've got all the books upstairs up to in that number and stuff like that. That's a fantastic book in that number. They should have really updated in that number, but they didn't. So
yeah, it's a shame they did. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah,
because yeah, no, it's great to have you here, Adam. It's great to have you here. So the quiz night tonight, how is it going to work? Tell us more. How many questions do we have?
I haven't actually counted the questions. I just sort of, when we did one on TikTok a while back, it was I just did a few. I haven't even counted them enough so as people don't get bored. I mean, if we were doing it in a pub, I think it'd be 100 questions, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd be doing quite a few.
Yeah.
So the aim of tonight is it's for a bit of fun. You're sat at home. There's 88 people tuning in live.
Ooh,
if you're watching in catch up, you can get involved as well. What we'll do is I might try and turn the comments off, because I'm pretty convinced people will start commenting
anyway.
in the comments.
I can see my keyboard in the picture. I'm going to move that.
Yeah. Try not to use Google. I'm not going it's just for fun. This is literally just for fun. And what we're going to do, is it a point per question? You get a point per question?
Yeah, it'd be nice if people can be honest. Maybe I think competitive people generally are quite honest, aren't they? And then they can just count up their own scores. We can't exactly, like we did at school, pass the papers around for other people to mark, can we?
Yeah.
Or get Annika down. Get Annika down. They can send all the answers to Annika.
Yeah, I think the thing is, what I will do is I will turn the comments off during the quiz questions. What we'll do is we'll have a little break midway through it, and we'll have a little bit of chat about the current predicament as well. And I'll turn the comments back on, and people can get involved in the comments box. Loads of people asking questions. There's a bit of talk around Leicester, a bit of talk around Tonda Ecker, if Saints are going to appoint a manager and they're not going to bother. We'll cover we'll cover all of that as well.
Can you hear me all right, by the way, Martin?
Yeah, audio.
Am I crispy clear? Good. That's right.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to get involved, and I'm going to.
Good.
I'm just going to type out. Wow, yeah. I'm just going to type out my answers on a notepad, and see how many I can get right. That's the aim.
And also that'll give you an idea how long it takes for the other people watching to type their answers out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. This is it. So I think
There
I've
we go.
turned off the live chat. I'm pretty sure the live chat's turned off. Well, I hope it is. I've just gone into the settings of the YouTube Central. I've never done it before because I've always had the chat turned on.
But can you
I
turn
don't
it
know if you
back on
can
again?
do. Yeah, I can turn it back on. Yeah, I'm
That's
pretty
right.
sure it can go back on. So, right, there's 93 of you in the live watching. Get involved. Get your notepads out because you're going to need your notepad, and see how many you can get right in our Big Saints quiz night here on the Football Martin channel. Right, Adam. Question number one. Go
Number
for it, my
one, and
friend.
apologies for my inability to read stuff out properly, but I'll give it a
you'll
go.
be
Right.
fine.
Okay, first question is, which player from the 1982 England World Cup squad was registered as a Southampton player for the tournament?
Oh, that's a tough question, isn't it? 82.
Mm-hmm.
Year I was born, Adam. The year I was born.
Mere whippersnapper. That's a year I just.
When are you
I
going to
left
give it? Well, you can do the answers at the end. Just do the
Yeah, do
question
the
and do
answers
the
at the
answer
end.
at the
Yeah.
end. Right, yeah, read it out one more time then.
Which player from the 1982 England World Cup squad was registered as a Southampton player for the tournament?
I love it. We give everybody another 15 seconds.
Well, that's very precise. Shall I play some lift music while we're doing it?
Yeah, we
I was going to write some.
10
was going to write
seconds.
some quiz music that were based around when the Saints go marching in for this, but I forgot.
Yeah, that would have been quite good, wouldn't it?
All
2, 1. There you go.
All right, next question,
Adam.
then. Yeah. Who was Southampton's ill-fated goalkeeper when the Saints lost 9-0 at home to Leicester?
Yeah, I know that. I know that one.
You do, dear.
I do know that one. Yeah.
That's good then. Got to have a couple of these.
I'm not sure about the first one. I'm not sure about the first one at all.
I've tried to make these quite easy.
You got to throw a couple of like heavy ones in there, make it tough.
Yeah,
the comments off. No one can comment at the moment because the comments are off. But we will turn the comments off and have a bit of Saints chat.
I've got to work out where the halfway point is, mate. Okay, I've worked out where the halfway point. I put little asterisks on my notes. Yeah, I'm going to put little asterisks in. Might not be quite halfway. It's halfway down the page. Right then. How we doing?
Okay, next question.
Next question. It's similar. It's another 9-0, but not the same one. Which Saints youngster was sent off within 2 minutes of the kickoff during the 9-0 defeat at Old Trafford against Manchester United?
Yeah, I know that one as well.
Cool. You talk about me being knowledgeable.
Trying to think of his surname though. I do remember.
I'm not going to be anal about the spelling. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
There's got to be, actually, when you write it down, it's got to actually sound like the name of the player, but that will be awkward.
Okay,
this isn't
right, done
lingo, is it? You know.
So the Saints player who was sent off at Old Trafford, it was during COVID actually, hasn't Adam? This game, wasn't it? It was a COVID fixture.
Does that mean that no Saints fans went to the match?
No Saints fans there. No,
lucky
no
them.
Fans, no Saints fans. Yeah,
lucky them.
Ralph Hasenhüttl defeated twice 9-0 as a Saints manager.
That was the same season. No, it wasn't. Was it?
No, it was two seasons apart. But he's the only. I don't know of any other managers that have got two at top level. They've got 2 9-0 defeats to their name. It's not the greatest, is it?
And some people wanted him to come and join the Saints now.
Yeah, I know. They take
I'm against it for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I'm not for it. That's for sure. Right. We should be done on. We're done on that.
Right, here we go. Next one. It's name the Southampton player who has scored the most goals at Wembley Stadium for the club.
God, it's a great question.
That's
a great question. Most goals at Wembley for Saints. Is he played in recent? I'm struggling.
Clues.
Is there any clues you can give us?
Well, the clues in the question, isn't it? It's got to be a player that's played for Saints at Wembley.
Is it like someone that's played in like the last 20 years? Got to be.
Well, no, it's got to be. Well, yeah, I'm not going to say. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I suppose it is really, but that's really sort of a bit too easy, isn't it? When you say that, because Saints
I'm struggling
have only played
on that.
at Wembley really in the last 40 years, haven't they?
Yeah.
40, 39 years, 40. Is it the 40th year's anniversary next? Oh, that's 50, isn't it? 50th anniversary next year of the FA Cup win.
Right, I'm going to put my answer down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure though.
Okay.
Poor by me. Question number 6, Adam.
I like this question because I've got the answer written down. It's got a long answer actually, but it's got the. Okay, I'm going to read it out. Which player has made the most appearances? Sorry, I'll start that again. Which player has made the most appearances for Southampton at Wembley Stadium? I nearly read out the answer because it's written on the same line as the thing, so I'm going to move that to the next line to save myself.
Made the most appearances. What? Any club or just at Saints?
No, for Southampton. The player that's made the most appearances for Southampton at Wembley Stadium. Not the Southampton player who's made the most appearances at Wembley Stadium for every club that he's played. It's only for the Saints games, that one. So it's the most appearances for Southampton.
God, you've got me there as well, mate. At Wembley, jeez.
So that would be the old and new Wembleys. So it's Wembley Stadium. I count the new Wembley as the old Wembley because they're virtually built on the same site.
What if my dad know this? God, mate, I'm struggling tonight. Poor by me.
That hard? Well, no, I'm not. That one is quite a tricky one.
Showing my age. We've got 98 tuning in, watching live this evening. Thank you all very much for being here. It's an absolute privilege. The Big Saints Quiz Night on the Football Market channel. We've been meaning to do this for some time. You can get involved. Try not to cheat. Try not to use Google. Try not to ask a friend.
It's definitely a international break activity, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. Right, Adam. We've given everyone enough time. We are on to question number 7.
I'm glad you're keeping count. Matthew Letizia made his 8th and final full international appearance for England against which nation on the 12th of February 1997?
Oh,
that's a really tricky one, but I enjoy these tricky ones from time to time. But if you really love
his last game was in what his last game for England was when?
It was on the February the 12th, 1997. And it was his 8th and final full international appearance for England.
Okay, because he played in that B team game, didn't he? After that,
yeah, that doesn't count. Unfortunately, got a hat trick.
I can't count because it's
too easy.
He got a hat trick.
I
never got called up. I still didn't get called up.
The West Ham game, no, it wasn't.
Can't remember who he played in that game, but yeah, shocking, really, from
maybe that
Glenn Hoddle.
Yeah, is it Glenn Hoddle?
Who was his last cap against? Yeah, that's a good question. I remember that start that he made against Italy. I don't know when that was though. I'm not sure if that was it. That could have been it. I don't know though. Okay.
Yes. That would have been it, wouldn't it? If it's our last full international appearance.
I don't know.
You do get caps. You get caps for getting appearances for England. Not you don't if you sat on the bench, obviously, but if you make a full appearance, you get capped, don't you?
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. We are on to question number 8.
Oh, right. Okay. So, who was Southampton manager when Alan Shearer made his only Wembley appearance for the club, i.e., for Saints? So, who was the manager when Alan Shearer made his only Wembley appearance for the club?
I think I know.
So how many do you think you've got then, Martin?
Not very many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8. I'm having a bit of a stinker, mate, to be fair.
Yeah, we definitely should have got football dad involved in this quiz.
Yeah, we should.
No, he was telling me today that he didn't really know much about football club, and then listed off every single game leading up to the cup final.
Yeah, I know exactly. His knowledge is exceptionally good, really.
It is. Right.
Next question.
Which one's this? Which number is this one?
We are on question number 9.
Which manager first signed Oriol Romeo for Southampton?
Good question.
Thank you.
I think I know it is.
No.
I think I know it is.
The next one is the last one before the interval, so you can prepare yourself for this one.
So number 10. So question number 10.
I've got a funny feeling you'll know this one.
Oh, I hope so. I don't know any of the other ones.
Sadio Mane scored the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history, achieving it in 2 minutes and 56 seconds for Southampton against which team?
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Well, it's easy. Okay. Well, I wouldn't have known. I only knew because I looked it up. Or am I giving my game away? But no.
Right, hopefully no
therefore...
one. But we will turn the live chat back on, but please don't put any of the answers in the live chat. We'd appreciate it if you didn't put any of the answers in the live chat. But if you want to get involved,
say how sad the quiz is, or how wonderful,
and talk about how good the quiz is, but
channel.
let's not give any away. And your thoughts on the quiz so far would be much appreciated. I have turned the chat back on. Hopefully that will. Hopefully that works. I don't know. Oh, I need to press save. That would help.
What are you saying?
The joys of live streaming. Adam, I've got something to announce. Actually, I'm going to do. So I've never done this before, and I've not announced it yet. But for the game against Norwich City, I think it's on the 13th of November. I'm going to do an all-day stream on the Football Martin channel. I'm going to start at 9 in the morning, and I'm going to do right the way through till 9 in the evening. I'm going to stream all day.
Is that for
I'm
charity?
going to do a build-up. Yeah, I am going to do it for a charity. I'm going to pick a charity.
Wow.
I'm going to. My plan is to do a pre-match show and then build up. We'll talk about the game, do a watch-along, watch the Norwich game, and then we'll do like all the post-match, bit of like an all-day radio show, really. And then we'll finish off with watching along a Premier League game in the evening and wrapping it. Well, we'll do a Soccer Saturday mid-afternoon as well. So it should be pretty good, actually. I'm really looking forward to doing it. So something slightly different.
Right, I've just come across a tech problem. I forgot to put my phone on charge. So, right, where's the?
There you go. So I've turned the comments back on, and I'm just going to read a few of those out now. They're not putting through to the software. Here we go. Right, what do we have? Good questions there, says Mark. What else do we have? YouTube ads got in the way of a couple of times. Right, we need to make sure they're turned off then, which I'm going to do now. I'm sure there's a way to turn off the YouTube ads. So what we will do, yeah, we need to. So if there was a YouTube ad, yeah, they're annoying, the YouTube ads. Help for revenue, but not ideal for quiz night.
We're trying to give a pause, aren't we, between questions? Yeah, right. Maybe we should ask the questions twice in future.
Yeah, they're turned off now. So if anybody has a question that they want us to read out for you, I can get Adam to re-say it for you. Like, no worries at all. So just pop those in the comments box below, and we will. I'll make sure those ads are turned off. I'm just doing that now. I'm just trying to do two things at once, which I'm not very good at, Adam. But I have
read them out just quickly now. If while you're doing that, I'll just quickly. Obviously, I'm not going to pause. So
yeah, go through it. You read them out. Nobody put them in the box below. Will be really good. So somebody said they missed questions 2 or 3. So what we will quickly do, we will read out all the questions for you once again.
Yeah, but a bit quickly. Right, so which player from the 1982 England World Cup squad was registered as a Southampton player for the tournament? And then it was, who was Southampton's ill-fated goalkeeper when the Saints lost 9-0 at home to Leicester? And then it was, which Saints youngster was sent off within 2 minutes of kickoff during the 9-0 defeat at Old Trafford against Manchester United? Then name the Southampton player who has scored the most goals at Wembley for the club. And then which player has made the most appearances for Southampton at Wembley Stadium? Matthew Le Tissier made his 8th and final full international appearance for Wembley against which nation on the 12th of February 1997? Who was Southampton manager when Alan Shearer made his only Wembley appearance for the club? Which manager first signed Oriol Romeo for Southampton? And the last one before the break was Sadio Mane scored the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history, achieving it in 2 minutes and 56 seconds for Southampton against which team? And therefore, that brings us to where we are now.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. I don't know why someone wants to put the answers in the chat below. It just defeats the whole object. I'm literally going to turn the chat off, so you can't do it anymore. It's not the idea. That's why we turned the chat off. Someone said he makes that 9 questions, Adam.
Oh, is it 9? Okay, well, I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or maybe it's not halfway through. I'll just scroll the page up and stick an asterisk halfway down. But there you go.
That's fine. That's fine. So I've turned the chat off so no one can put put the answers in there. Right.
We'll do the questions again when we read the answers out. So we can always have the chat on for that bit.
Yeah, of course we can. What we'll do is we'll turn the chat back on at the end of the live. Right, let's go again, Adam. Let's go with the second part of our big Saints quiz night on the Football Martin channel. Over to you, my friend.
Who scored twice for Southampton when we beat Sunderland 8-0 at St Mary's?
Who scored twice?
I
think I know who that is. Bit of a fan's favourite, was he? Am I right in saying that?
Stop trying to fish for clues.
Fans' favourite, maybe.
You got me on the previous.
Maybe played on the wing. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not going to say a thing. I wasn't at that game. I think I watched it on telly. Are we ready?
Yeah,
next long question, enough pause? Okay.
Yeah, it's more than a long enough pause. Yeah, no worries.
You'll know, Martin, I reckon. Which England manager?
Well, I hope so.
Which England manager gave Matthew Le Tissier his England debut?
Oh yeah, can get that one. That's fine.
You do work that one out, have you?
Yeah, I should know that one.
Okay.
Everyone out? Well, yeah, there'll be a few out there that won't know it.
Oh, right. The next one I thought was quite interesting. Be interested to see if you know it. Who played for Southampton while managing his national team?
Who played for Southampton while managing his national team? God, I don't know.
Good. I'm glad you don't, because I didn't want it. I wanted this to be a fun question, but you can guarantee that your dad will know it.
Yeah, he said he's having a nightmare. He just put in the chat a minute ago, having a nightmare. I'm surprised about a man with that amount of knowledge having a nightmare on it. I thought he'd be absolutely flying.
I've lost where I was now. Oh yeah, I've got it now. Right.
Next question.
What was Bobby Stokes' first football league club? What football league club did Bobby Stokes first play for?
God, geez, tough questions, Adam.
It's an easy one.
I'm not sure.
No, you got to know the old stuff and the new stuff. No,
my dad will know. My dad
will know. The Saints fan.
My dad will 100% know this one. He's bound to.
These old questions are why us oldies stick as Saints fans, despite what's going on since Sports Republic became owners. To be fair, actually, no. If you take it a bit further back, Rupert Lowe was chairman. We
were speaking about Rupert Lowe today, weren't we? It was mad, actually. No, I met Adam today. Just quickly going off topic, but we met today because you were recording some bits. My dad. It was interesting looking at the programs. And Rupert Lowe used to have his he actually had a whole page dedicated to him in the program each week.
Yeah.
So the lowdown? Who wants to hear what he had to say?
The funny thing was, when he appointed the former England rugby manager, Sir Clive Woodward, as director.
What was he doing? What was he doing?
Yeah. But yeah,
unbelievable.
Right,
you imagine Rasmus Ankerson having a
but we weren't doing that. Did we get relegated that season? Oh, this was when we were in Championship, wasn't it? When he did that. But I was sat right behind Clive Woodward when he used to sit and watch matches. Yeah. Anyway,
it's not broke, so let's break it. On we go, Adam. On we go.
Right. Which club did Terry Payne leave Southampton to join in 1974? Your dad will know this one. So which club did Terry Payne leave Southampton to join in 1974 after a little bit of a apparently bickering session with Laurie McMenemy? I got that off your dad.
I can't answer that one. I've got no idea. I've got no idea.
I sort of have a vague memory of seeing them on telly playing for this club when I was little. Okay. I think we'll move on to the next one. Who was the most recent former player to manage Southampton FC? Remember, we've had a lot of managers and a lot of
say that again.
Caretaker managers, etc., etc. So, who was the last or the most recent former player to manage Southampton FC?
Former player to manage?
Yes, it's former Saints player to actually manage the club. This is obviously out of all our managers, including interims, caretakers, because they all count, unfortunately. Bearing in mind we've had 6 in the last 2 years, I think. So yeah, I expect somebody will come up and tell me I'm wrong with some of these answers, but I did look them up on Wikipedia. That's a joke. That was a joke. Do not use Wikipedia.
I think I know that one. I think.
Okay.
I think I mentioned his name today.
You can when we get to the actual answers, you can call out who you think was the answer, and then
God, I might call out a couple, not all of them. I call out a few.
No, your job is to actually answer these questions. This is an easy one. This is the only really easy one. Which Southampton manager has the best win percentage?
What, ever?
Mm.
What, best win percentage ever?
Mm-hmm. Do. Oh, that's wrong.
Can you give us any clues to when that?
No, I
that
cannot.
manager...
It's too easy.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I think I know, but maybe I don't know. Someone will clip this up and rip me for it. That's the problem.
You wouldn't be any good on the chase, would you?
Terrible, mate. I'm terrible at quizzes. Terrible. We've got 105 people watching this quiz tonight.
Does that mean it's gone up or down? The only reason they've come on because they're thinking that once the quiz is done, they're going to be talking about other random Southampton-based stuff, which of course we will.
We will do. Yeah, we will do that. We will do that.
Or actually moaning about it rather than talking about it. Right. Next question: which club did Saints sign Oriol Romeo from in 2015? Now, that confused me when I read that out because the spell checker thing, he's changed the word Oriole to something really weird. Anyway, so which club did Saints sign Oriol Romeo from in 2015?
Oh, yes. I know that now.
A sound of pennies dropping, just
yeah, I should get that. It's recent times. You should be getting recent time stuff.
You should be.
Adam, am I right in saying we're on number 17 now? That was 16. Are we on 17 next? Am I right in saying that? I haven't
numbered them. I should have done, shouldn't I? I'm going to say yes.
We can go back over them. we can go back over it in a minute.
Yes. Are we ready? We're coming towards the end of it now. Who scored Southampton's first Premier League goal?
Whatever.
The first Premier League goal. Oh, it's gotten very quiet. It doesn't work too well for an audio presentation, and I know people who use these sort of YouTube.
I think I know it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think when it became the Premier League. What year was that, Adam? Did it become the Premier League?
1992-3. Somebody will correct me on that. I'm the question master here, apparently, but you're asking me when the Premier League started. Did I see you Googling something? No, you didn't, did I? Right. I think we'll move on. Where are we? Oh, yeah. So the next one, I think we've got this and 3 others left. Who scored Southampton's first Premier League goal on the club's return to the top flight in 2012?
In 2012?
Mm.
So was that... yeah, okay.
Yeah.
For...
So, yeah, who scored Southampton's first Premier League goal on the club's return to the top flight in 2012?
I'm pretty sure I know that is.
Good.
I know where it was scored. It's not sure the scorer.
Yeah. In a goal. I know, just obviously. Right. Next one. Which Southampton player scored the most goals for England while still playing for Southampton?
Oh, tough question. My tab will know that one.
You probably will. I'm sure my nose hair's out before doing this. Never mind. Right. So that question was, which Southampton player scored the most goals for England while still playing for the Saints? Which leads us up to the penultimate question. I might have to read this out a few times, this next one. Are we ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Who is missing from this Southampton starting lineup from the 2007 playoff semi-final against Derby County? Right, are we ready? It's Biakovsky, Osland, Baird, Pella, Belmadi, Viafara, Guthrie, Blank, Sermon, Jones, Saganovsky. I did that wrong. I'll start again. So the lineup with I'll put the blank in the wrong place. We'll start again. Biakovsky, Osland, Baird, Pella, Blank, Belmadi, Viafara, Guthrie, Sermon, Jones, Saganovsky. So there's a player missing from that starting lineup against Derby County in the playoff semi-final. Okay.
Do that one more time, Adam.
Okay. So who's missing from this lineup? Biakovsky, Osland, Baird, Pella. That's actually Pele, isn't it?
Pele, yeah.
Similar. It looks the same when you read it out. Blank, Belmadi, Viafara, Guthrie, Sermon, Jones, and Saganovsky. As I cocked it up, I'll do it a final time. Biakovsky, Osland, Baird, Pele, Blank, Belmadi, Viafara, Guthrie, Sermon, Jones, and Saganovsky. So who's missing from that lineup from 2007? Okay. There's one question left before I put you out of your misery.
Go for it, Adam.
Right, last one. What club did Sadio Mane score his last goal for Southampton against?
Oh, God, tough question.
That's an easy one. No, not really.
I don't know. I struggled, Adam. I have really struggled tonight.
Yeah, you've got a 91 to 1 chance of getting it right. So, or if you want to pick out a Premier League team, it's probably a 19 to 1 chance of getting it right.
Superb. Right, we've got all the questions in. Thank you, Adam. How do you want to proceed now? Do you want me to turn the chat back on?
Yeah,
we leave it for a second.
There's got to be people.
We'll turn the live chat back on, so you can now get involved. It takes a little while just to click it. I press save now, so it is back on. So I will go to YouTube.
So I can't see what they're saying because I've got the questions up on the screen in front of me. So in a minute I'll be switching over so I can see what they're saying.
You can see what everyone's saying. So somebody said, I feel old in the chat.
Because they know the answers from like the 60s.
Yeah, I'm sure people will be really quick in the chat as well to once we go through and do the answers with you. So, right, let's go back to question number 1, Adam.
So the question was, which players from the 1982 England World Cup squad was registered as a Southampton player for the tournament? Did you have an answer for that one, Martin?
No, I didn't. I didn't know.
That's not playing the game, is it? The answer was Kevin Keegan.
Kevin Keegan. I wonder how many people got that one right. Don't forget. The ads on button. Yeah. Turn it back on. He's basically turn your ads back on.
All right. The next question was, who was Southampton's ill-fated goalkeeper when the Saints lost 9-0 at home to Leicester? You said you knew that one.
Angus Gunn, wasn't it? He never played for Saints again after that. Yeah, he never played again. Quite harshly treated after that, wasn't he? He was like, that was it. He was binned off straight after.
He had 10 other teammates. Could have helped him out.
Yeah. It wasn't all his fault on the night, from what I remember. He wasn't the greatest goalkeeper that I've ever seen, but Angus Gunn.
Yeah. So the next one.
Ben Rogers said he's the same age as me. Someone else has got it right there. Angus Gunn.
Yeah.
Angus Gunn, indeed. Right, next question, Adam.
Which Saints youngster was sent off within 2 minutes of kickoff during the 9-0 defeat at Old Trafford against Manchester United? You said you knew this one as well.
Well, it was. Someone's just put it in the chat.
Yeah.
However you pronounce it.
Alexandra
I can't.
Yankovic.
Yeah. That's
legend. Legend Saints player. I think he played 2 games, I think, for the club. That was probably his last one. Next one.
So I've got 2 right so far.
That's not bad. Anybody doing better than 2?
2 out of 3 so far. The next one I don't have an answer for, so I can't remember the question.
Okay. Name the Southampton player who scored the most goals at Wembley for the club.
Oh, yes.
It's quite a sad answer, this one, because it was only 2 goals. I went through this. I went through this part of history over and over again to try and find somebody who'd scored more than the 2 goals for the club at Wembley in history. And sadly,
I
Manolo
put Mickey Shannon
Gabbiadini
down.
he scored loads for England.
Gabbiadini.
Yeah, Manolo Gabbiadini scored 2 goals and it wasn't a League Cup final, wasn't it? And no other player has scored any more goals, as you add them all up, I should say, than 2. So each player who scored at Wembley for Saints has only scored 1 goal each, which I thought was quite surprising, to be fair.
And it was Gabby. What a player! I enjoyed his performance at Wembley that day. So
he was brilliant, wasn't he?
You get 1 point.
We were robbed.
1 point per right answer. Am I right in saying that, Adam?
Oh yes, might as well do. Right, are we ready for the next one? I like this one. This is one of my favourites. The answer will provide a bit of conjecture, but it is therefore the answer after. It took me all evening to research this question. One question took me like 2 or 3 hours to research. But anyway, which player has made the most appearances for Southampton at Wembley Stadium? I've actually listed all the appearances down to get this right. Did you have any idea on this one?
No, well, I went with Mickey Shannon, but I don't know.
I think he made 2 for the club in the FA Cup final when the Charity Shield, as it was called, back in 1976. I went to discuss with your dad today about the Charity Shield in F76, but I completely forgot to. There you go.
Is that the correct answer on the screen there, Adam?
No, I can't see anything. What am I looking at?
It says Nick Holmes.
No, I think he made 3 maybe at Wembley. I don't know. Because he did the League Cup final as well, didn't he? Right, the answer is Nathan Redmond, who made 5 appearances for Southampton at Wembley Stadium. And those appearances were in 2017 League Cup final, Manchester United 3, Southampton 2. He started that game. The 2017 Premier League, Tottenham Hotspur 5, Southampton 2. He started that game. The 2018 FA Cup semi-final, Chelsea 2, Southampton 0. He came on as a sub for Shane Long. 2018 Premier League, Tottenham 3, Southampton 1. He started that game. And the 2021 FA Cup semi-final, Leicester 1, Southampton 0. He started that game. That is, yes, Nathan Redmond, 5 appearances for Southampton at Wembley. Other players have made 4.
Someone said they put Jack
Stevens.
Stevens. Yeah, someone just said Jack Stevens. Very close there.
Yeah.
Very close. We do have TG with.
And there was a couple of others. I don't think Jack Stevens is the only one that made 4 appearances for Saints at Wembley. I couldn't be asked to sort of look at after when I found out that Redmond was the man.
He is a free agent right now, Nathan Redmond. That's a very good point.
I like
he's a free agent. Redmond. No club. Yeah, no club.
But he's not a centre forward. We need a centre forward.
Yeah, exactly. We do need a centre forward. We do. So far, I'm not doing great at all. Not doing great at all.
I'll see how you got on with the next question then.
How many questions is that we've done now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, isn't it? 1, 2,
5.
3.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, number 6 is this one. Matthew Letizier made his 8th and final full international appearance for England against which nation on the 12th of February 1997? You gave an answer for this one, didn't you?
I think it was Italy.
Correct.
Italy.
Correct. Well done.
Yeah.
That was a quick one.
Ben said Ben's joining us live as well. He's gone with Italy. We've got a few people tuning in on Twitch as well, because I'm broadcasting this on Twitch this evening as well. I've had somebody say Russia. I've had another one say Ireland. Dino.
Yeah, Ireland was. I don't know what happened to the Ireland game, because that got abandoned, didn't it? Because of crowd.
It did. Yes, it did. It did. Yeah. It's back when there was lots of football hooliganism. Yeah.
The next one then was, who was Southampton manager when Alan Shearer made his only Wembley appearance for the club? You said you knew this one as well.
Who was that, Adam? Say it again. Sorry, I lost the question.
I thought you said you knew this one. I'll read the question out again. Who was Southampton manager when Alan Shearer made his only Wembley appearance for the club?
Chris Nicol.
No.
No, I got it wrong. But it was Bradford then.
It was Bradford. Yes, he took us to Wembley.
Yeah. Oh,
we had a great lineup for that game.
Bradford. Dino's gone with Bradford. We've had a Dave Merrington thrown in there as well.
Dave Merrington. I love that series that Dave Merrington was our manager. Never mind. Yeah. Next one. Which manager first signed Oriol Romeo for Southampton?
I put down Ralph, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Now, the answer was Ronald Koeman.
Oh, was it?
Mm.
It was
Can we have him
Koeman.
back, please? Our team would be Ronald Koeman and Maurizio Pochettino as our management team. That's what we need, isn't it? To be fair.
Yeah. Mate, I've had a shocker here. I've got 1, 2, 3.
We got the Italy one right.
I've got 3. Yeah, I've got about 3 right so far. 3 out of how many?
You'll know the next one. I'm pretty sure you said you
3 out
you
of
knew
9.
this.
It's terrible.
Sadio Mane scored the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history, achieving it in 2 minutes and 56 seconds for Southampton against which team?
I put down. It was
Yeah.
either Sunderland or Villa.
You can't have two choices. It's just the one.
And I had to go with Villa, mate. Unfortunately, I think it was Villa.
Yes, correct.
Someone said Sunderland. No, I went with Villa. Villa.
It was
Dino,
Villa.
thank you for tuning in on Twitch. He's gone with Villa as well. So Nick's in the live. Nick, thanks for joining, mate. Hope you're well, my friend. This isn't going quite as bad as I thought whilst I was thinking of them. You're doing well there, my friend. I look forward to knowing your final answer. Your final tally, sorry, your final answer, your final tally at the end. We were looking forward to the final tally. So yeah, Villa, I've got that right.
The break. Yeah, got that one right. The next one was who scored twice for Saints when we beat Sunderland 8-0 at St Mary's?
I put down it was either 1 or 2. It was either Tadic or Graziano Pella.
Well, obviously you can only have one of those answers.
I'm gonna have to go with Tadic.
Nope, it was Pella. Bad luck with that one.
I knew it was one of them, but how
that's not how quizzes work. You don't get 2 answers. You have to get the one. Unless you go and do your blooming GCSEs, I'd put 2 answers down.
Yeah. Let's not talk about my GCSEs. They weren't very good.
The next one was which England manager gave Matthew Le Tissier his full debut?
Tell, wasn't it? Terry Venables.
It was. So you knew that one. You would have got the previous one right if you just picked the right answer. Right. The next one was who played for Southampton while managing his national team?
Oh, I don't know.
It would be Mark Hughes. He became Wales while playing for us. I don't think he actually played for Wales when he became their manager, but he still played for Saints.
I vaguely remember that now.
You should have remembered it when not answering the question. You would have got a mark for that one.
It was tough. Yeah, Dino, it was tough, mate. I'm with you on that. It was, yeah.
The clue was in the question a little bit. Oh, no, I didn't say Wales, did I? If I said managing the Welsh team, that would have given it away somewhat, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, next question. What was Bobby Stokes' first Football League club? It's a bit of a trick question, this one, I'm afraid, because it was Southampton.
Yeah, that's what I put down. So I can take that one, Adam.
I thought it might, because he was born in Portsmouth, wasn't he? I thought it might fool a few people, because he did end his career at Portsmouth. No, actually, he ended his English League career at Portsmouth and then went off to play in America, I think, for a little while.
The next one was quite a tough one, but I think I know who it is.
Oh, good. The next one was which club did Terry Payne leave Southampton to join in 1974? Football Dad should know this one.
Oh, I don't know this one.
Hereford United. Come on, Martin. 1974.
That's really, really tough. Someone else has got it right here.
Good.
Stu's got it right. Yeah, he's on form. Someone put Preston.
Is Ellie not on this feed? I was very surprised she's
away.
She's away. She picks her moments, doesn't she?
She's traveling the world. She's not back for another week now.
So that's just to dodge the quiz, wasn't it, really? I mean, I've seen people try and dodge quizzes in the past, but
I don't know, Charlie may be tuning in somewhere, but he's not commented, so he might be missing this one.
He's probably got them all right. Right. Who was the most recent former player to manage Southampton FC? This was obviously managers include interim, caretaker, Johannes Spores. So who was the most recent former player to manage Southampton FC? I thought I had a thinking that you knew this one.
I put down, well, is it Alan Ball played and managed us, but Dennis Wise was a recently was a caretaker, and then there's probably been one other since then. I think the last one would be Jason Dodd probably. Did he do it for a period of time? Maybe a couple of games.
Kelvin Davis.
I'm gonna. Oh, it's Calvin Davis, was it?
Yes.
Oh, I got caught out there.
There's a few of them though. You listed almost a team's worth of players that used to play for the club and managed it.
Someone
as well.
said, "Yeah, Nick. I was with you. I thought Dennis Wise. Would he manage 2 games?
Dennis Wise did 2 games with Bassett, wasn't it? Dave Bassett. Was it Dave Bassett?
Yeah, it was.
Dave Bassett. And they had an unbeaten record.
Yeah. Did they?
Yeah. 2 draws, I think it was. Yeah. Right. Which Southampton manager has the best win percentage of all time?
I've got Laurie Mack.
The answer is Tonda Eckert, 100%.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, of course it is.
I was bang up to date for that question.
Get out.
I thought that was an easy one.
That's ridiculous.
All right. Which club did Saint? which will create derision? Did anybody get that one right? Oh, Martin's gone. Did anyone get the Tonda Eckert one right? I didn't even have to think about the answer to that one. I just wrote that down.
Tonda.
Not a lot of research required, shall we say? Yeah,
it doesn't mean he needs to be the manager. It doesn't mean he needs to be the manager.
No, it doesn't mean that. No. Yeah, right. So next question is, which club did Saints sign Oriol Romeo from in 2015? Do you remember?
I put down Chelsea.
Then you would be correct.
It was Chelsea.
Yes.
Was it a loan to start with or not?
I'm not sure. Very good question.
No, I can't remember if it was a loan. I really struggled on the next question. Who scored the first goal in the Premier League era?
Yeah.
I've got an idea who it might be, but I'm not. But I want to guess a little bit now. I want to have a little bit of a guess.
Go on,
was it scored by a striker, by a Saints striker?
That's a difficult one. Whether he was counted as a striker, winger, or midfield player.
Oh, because it was giving it away now.
It
was Matt Letizia. Was it? Was it Matt Letizia? Was it?
I think he got all the firsts for Southampton around that time. The first goal, first away goal.
Dino put Maddison.
Yeah. But yeah, Matt Letizia was he got the last one. He's always getting our records, wasn't he? When he was playing for the team, so he didn't let us down. First goal in the Premier League at home, first goal in the Premier League away, and yeah, he was a phenomenon. Right.
I say, I've been watching YouTube. Talking about Matt, just quickly.
Yes. Yeah.
I've been watching quite a bit of YouTube recently, and I've been watching old games back because I'm a bit like strange. I just like watching old football, and I have to say, watching Matt back just makes you realise how good he was. The game I watched last night was match of the day it was around 95 against Everton down at the Dell, and he was so good. Like the passes he was playing, it was almost like chipping it like a golf club.
Yeah.
Like some of his vision and play was just you forget how good he was.
Yeah, you look at his goals
and you really appreciate him.
Yeah, he was just great to watch. He just sort of like lumbered. He looked like he was lumbering around the pitch, but he could do anything. He didn't have to be a sprinter. He could, because if he had the ball, he could do anything with it, and that's why it was so exciting watching him play.
When he was phenomenal
with players like Alan Shearer and Rodney Wallace and Jimmy Case at the side we had, and in the early 90s when he was at his peak was absolutely. I'm surprised we didn't finish higher up the league and do better runs in cup competitions apart from the ZDS Cup final, which we got beaten by Nottingham Forest in. Phenomenal player.
Yeah, no, he was such a good player.
But yeah, it's just what he could do. I mean, when he scored that goal, he had the goal against Newcastle when the 2 goals, wasn't it? When he flipped it over the defender, was it Beresford? Just chipped him and then
superb.
Scuffs it, as he called it, into the net. But there's
scuffs it.
That's what he said. He said he scuffed it, but he sort of did. But on Sky, there's the PL 100 program, where they got every player that scored 100 goals in the Premier League. There's a little program dedicated to their 100 goals, and I've got Matt Letizier's version of that program with a keep on it, so it's not going anywhere. So ever I feel a little bit hacked off, play the PL 100 Matthew Letizier program.
I will ask him, Mark.
Yeah, sorry.
That's right. Keep going. Keep going.
All right. Yeah, it's a shame they don't have an extended version that shows all 100 goals in the Premier League, but it's worth watching. It's half an hour of Matt Letizier genius.
That is correct, Ben, by the way, isn't it? Uwe Rosler scored in that game against Brighton, didn't he?
Yes.
Didn't he score in the first friendly as well at St Mary's?
He may well have done.
Maybe. I think the first friendly was against, if I'm right, Espanyol. I'm pretty sure he scored in that. I'm not sure. Can someone check that and let us know in the comments?
I was at that game. I've got the video. If you go to the Saints Adam YouTube channel, the video of the atmosphere of that game is on there that I shot very skillfully with my own
I watched
video.
it the other day.
What about my feet when we go through the turnstile? That was a great shot of my feet as going through the old chunky, clunky.
It's well worth watching. Go check it out on YouTube. Adam's got it. I will leave it in the show notes below as well. But he did film the last game. Like, you were way before your time.
The last game at the Dell,
before vlogging existed.
It wasn't quite that. I just filmed it because I had a video camera. But yeah, last game at the Dell, I have edited down because I'd filmed a lot longer version of it. And the first game at St Mary's, and it seems so quiet. If you go and as you go just around St Mary's now, like an hour before the game. But the video is me walking up in through the turnstile and up down to my seat in the stadium. And around the ground, it just seemed, and bear in mind, it's not a league game, but it's still the first ever game at St Mary's Stadium. And it just seems so quiet. It's weird.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I've enjoyed this quiz. Do you know what I want to do for our next quiz? I'm just thinking of it while we're sat.
You're going to write the questions?
Yeah, well, you're going to write the questions.
Am I?
But we will get some of our regular channel viewers in a room, and we will do it in a pub somewhere.
Batter them.
We'll do it. We'll go somewhere and do it. We'll mic a few of our regulars up, and we'll do it. We'll record it, or we'll do it live. Right, go for it, Adam.
Right.
What question are we on now?
The next one, I don't know which one, but the next question was, who scored Southampton's first Premier League goal on the club's return to the top flight in 2012? I had a funny feeling you'd get this one.
It was at the Etihad, wasn't it? It was at the Etihad.
One of your best mates.
I put down Stephen Davis. I know Ricky Lambert scored on the day, but it was either. It might have. Oh, was it? You're kind of like Ricky scored the last one because he come off the bench, didn't it? Or did Ricky got the equaliser, didn't he? So
yes,
it was Ricky. It was
Ricky.
Then Stephen Davis got the second.
Yes. Well, that's a boring question. Who scored the second one? It was best to go with the first one. Anyway, next question was, which Southampton player scored the most goals for England while still playing for Southampton? In fact, this player only scored 2 goals for England while not playing for Southampton. So that might give a clue to help you who it was.
I put Mickey Shannon, but
because that's the correct answer. Yeah, I think he made about 40-odd appearances for England while playing for Saints and scored.
Question 20 was really tough, by the way. Question 20 is a bit of a shock.
I like this question.
Yeah, I really struggle with it.
So we're going to fill the blank in. Right. So it's who is missing from this Southampton starting lineup from the 2007 playoff semi-final against Derby County. The original question was Biakovsky, Ostland, Baird, Pele, Blank, Belmadi, Viafara, Guthrie, Sermon, Jones, and Taganovsky. The answer is Biakovsky, Ostland, Baird, Pele, Bale, Belmadi, Viafara, Guthrie, Sermon, Jones, and Taganovsky. So yes, it's Gareth Bale. Yes, that was his last appearance.
Well, I've got that wrong. I put down Scatchell, same as this one here. I put down Rudy Scatchell.
And the final question, which you know the answer to, is what club did Sadio Mane score his last goal for Southampton against?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
I'm going to guess and just say, I'm just going to say Liverpool, but I don't think it was.
That would be poetic in some ways, wouldn't it? No, it was Manchester City.
Was it City? Oh, right, okay.
And
I got that wrong. Did anyone get that right? That last question right?
I did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because my knowledge is terrible.
Okay, so I can close that window down now, can't I? And there it goes.
Nope. Yeah, loads of people. It's been a great quick. Adam, we've had like constantly 100 people sat here watching this, so thank you to every single one of you.
And they
so
weren't
right,
asleep.
it's tally up time. Go tally your scores
tally
up
ups,
and tell us what.
Go and pass
what
your
you,
papers
what you
to
got.
the person next to you.
3, 4, 5.
All right, you're in the lead so far.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, do you know what? I only got 9. I got 9.
It's great. You call yourself a Saints fan? Oh,
9.
God. Disgraceful. I can see with the comment feeds now.
I want to know that is my dad should still be here. My dad should still be here. I'll be keen to know what he got, unless he just got bored.
He gave up.
And done a runner. maybe he was nagged by my mum and left. Turn that rubbish off. They're 7, 6.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
14.
Who's got 14?
SFC 18.
That's a great
14,
effort.
82.
That is
Does he get a goodie bag from the Football Martin channel with 14?
Yeah, I ought to give away a prize to the winner. 14. Yeah, I'm going to give a prize to the winner.
Is it a signed Urich photo?
It's difficult to give it like I don't think he's gonna cheat. You know, I think he's genuine. I might just give him the. Let's see. Oh, my dad's in. Oh. He's a nightmare. He got 5. Do me a favour. He didn't. Surely not. There's a few with 14. 14 is very good if he's being honest.
Yes. So that's somebody said 12, same as my IQ.
Drop me an email. Drop me an email. info@footballmartin.com. Drop me an email. I'll send you a little gift in the post.
There was only 10 questions. That was a joke. There was more than 10 questions.
I got 8, said Ivan. 14 is excellent. Yeah, I'd say it's absolutely excellent. I was intrigued to see what Nick got, because Nick was quite active in the chat during the answers being given. He got 12. Was going so well early doors.
Well, that's still pretty good.
14 is terrific though from this young man. Absolutely tremendous. Don't think he'd be that young though if he got all those right. But
he's got a new book coming out called the Updated Official Southampton Quiz Book. So maybe that's the reason why I got it right.
Yeah, someone just said bloody hell, Roger. That's what I'm just thinking, Mark, as well. Bloody hell, Dad. Bloody hell, Dad. Jeez. I'm well surprised. Good job he was on camera, wasn't it? Jesus.
Right, so who's that? So TGSFC82 gets a signed photograph of Ivan Juric. So congratulations for getting there. So, what an effort that is. Yeah. Get a VAR on 40.
Oh, it's been great fun. It's been really light-hearted, but really good fun. Like really good. I've really enjoyed this. It's been something a bit different. Something I wanted to do for a while. I'd love to do it in person next. So we'll get a couple. We get controversial Chris in, yourself. Yeah, well, you have to be the quizmaster.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, do it in person. It will be really good. We can maybe let a guest come on.
Those the music they're playing. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in between questions? Can you?
Yeah, we can make a proper a proper night of it. No, that was great fun. I'm sure there'll be people wanting to talk Saints while we're here. We did a bit of a Q&A night before last. I think it was Monday. Seems like this week's just all merged into one. weekend. I've got the pre-match. The pre-match show is already produced. It's wrapped up. I've done it. It's out to members this evening. So if you're a member of this channel or a patron, you can get this show early. You will get it before anybody else tonight. It will be out by 10 o'clock tonight. Charlton versus Saints, the pre-match show from the Football Martin channel. To everybody else, it's out at 8 a.m. No, we do 7 a.m. Sorry, I said 8 a.m. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. That is available to download as well on all your major podcast platforms. So make sure you check that one out. I've got a really good guest on there as well. I've got a BBC reporter for BBC London who's a Charlton fan who covers Charlton everywhere. So it's a good show. Charlton away, Adam. What do you ex Saints manager Nathan Jones, Mad Nate? How you feeling? How you feeling about this one?
Well, you know what I'm like, and I'm probably, the way things have gone over the last couple of years, quite correct to be feeling pessimistic, only because he's really got a point to prove, hasn't he, against us? And I in some ways felt he was a little bit mistreated when he was with us. People took a disliking to him. I seem to remember us winning at Chelsea, but everything else went a bit wrong for him.
He had a tough time, didn't he? He had a really tough time. Just felt like it was like the wrong manager at the wrong time. It seems the story of Sport Republic, as Saints owners really appointing. The only one you could say they appointed the right manager at the right time was Russell Martin. There's no doubt about that. But you know, when you look at it, it's like they've made a lot of managers, wrong managers at the wrong time. It's a big game for us, because we can get a result, even a win. I'm talking, when I say result, I mean a win. It could show that we're back on the right track again, and it'll be a signature on a piece of paper for Tondereka, I would imagine, because that's what Johannes Spors wants. It seems to be that way, doesn't it? It does seem to be that way. Somebody just said a minute ago in the chat, I just need to shout you out, Adam. Just a quick one. Thank you for the quiz night. Good fun. Lots of people off to watch I'm a Celebrity. By the looks of it, we've lost 50 very quickly. They've all gone off to we do well to get 3 points in the next 3 games. I absolutely back you up on that one, 1000%. That's my gut feeling. I don't have a great feeling about this weekend at all, neither. I'm with you on that one. We're not great. The 12:30 kickoffs are not particularly nice, are they? I don't like a 12:30 kickoff. You're not traveling, Adam, but you'll be watching it from home?
I have no money, so I won't be traveling until next year, I don't think, the way things are going. So I'll be is it on telly then? If it's on telly, I might be able to.
It's on Sky Sports Plus. You'll better watch it one way or another.
Well, Deb wants to go to the cinema to watch Wicked, so I'm hoping that that can be done and dusted prior to the game be done and dusted before I'll have to go and watch Wicked. But I'd like to watch it.
Yeah, what an incredible game the Scotland game was last night. Mark just said, what about Scotland last night? That second half, the most enjoyable second half of football I've seen in such a long time. And they made hard work of it, but it was just brilliant. The atmosphere, and it's a typical Scottish night, wasn't it? The rain was coming down. It looked cold. Everyone had their jackets on. It looked damp, and the energy on the pitch was just incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah, I watched the Wales game, and they were amazing. That completely annihilated their opposition. I've never seen Wales play like that. The game finished. I flicked over to the Scotland game. There's a 2-2, and there was 6 minutes left of injury time. And that 6 minutes, they packed so much into that period of time. It was just amazing. What a performance by Scotland. I was delighted, because I do love the Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. And I like to see all of our teams in the World Cup. So I'm thrilled to bits for Scotland there. I hope Wales can get through their playoff as well.
I'm looking forward to the World Cup. I've got to say, it should be really good. Should be really good, the World Cup. Extended, though, more teams in it than ever before. It's something I'm going to cover, actually. I'm going to try and cover it as a channel and do a bit of World Cup content, because the last time there was a World Cup, the Football Martin channel didn't exist. I don't think even had a TikTok at that time. So this is all new. So Nick says Jones has so much to prove, and you can see him doing the knee slides and the fist pumps in front of the Saints fans already.
Yes.
If Tonda wants it, and they want to give it to him, then he will need
wins.
need wins. Yeah, he will need wins. I totally and utterly agree with that. Been listening to the Managers podcast with Mick McCarthy and Tony Pulis. Tony Pulis would get our sorry lot moving. And I absolutely agree with that, actually.
Yeah.
I threw his name in the hat a while ago. I mentioned him. Doesn't he live down this neck of the woods? I don't know if I'm right in saying that. Am I wrong in saying that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but
Somebody must
Pulis,
know.
right here, right now, yeah, I wouldn't be dead against it at all. But the World Cup, we will cover it. If someone sponsors me and wants me to go and work at the World Cup, it would be even better. I've never, ever, ever been to America in my life.
Wow, nor have I.
To go and cover the World Cup in America for my channel would be the best thing ever. Whether I get that opportunity or not, I don't know. But if I can't get a sponsor, I'll just do it from home.
Yes, I must say, the comment where it says been listening to Managers
you lucky
podcast
devil.
with Mick McCarthy and Tony Pulis. I hope that Sport Republic aren't taking that and misreading it as Alex McCarthy and Tony Pulis, because that would be a bit of a
pain. Nick's spot on. I Mark on with Nick. Nick does speak a lot of sense. He absolutely does. Great idea. World Cup, we will be all over it for sure.
Yeah, me too. I'll be all over it, but not quite in the same
takes
detail.
A lot of flack, but I don't think he was too bad.
No.
Exactly. Pennant and Etherington were brilliant. They were crossing into Kenwyne Jones and Peter Crouch, and he just got the best out of them, didn't he? And they were quality Stoke for a long period of time under Pulis. And look at that. I've got an offer of a room in America.
Yes, get in.
Ian, you're very kind. Very kind. Like this could be on the Football Martin channel to the World Cup. I've never been to America ever. I'm 42. It's ridiculous. Never been. But I'd love to do it. I'd absolutely love to get to America, go and watch a couple of games. And someone's offered me, look, this is the power of this channel.
Don't forget to screenshot that one.
Yeah, I will. No, I have to try and find out who it is. Tony Pulis would kick a few backsides.
He certainly would.
Need someone to kick some backsides, you know. I'm not convinced the young man in charge now is the
Mark 6809 says Azaz was great for Ireland. I've heard that, and so he's going to kick on and be great for us as well.
I will do the England games. I will absolutely be doing the England games. Yeah, I will do the World Cup. I will hopefully by that stage the channel try and get me. We need to try and get to 10k subs. So keep sharing it with your friends. Keep sharing it. More subs we got, more chance we got of getting everything we need. Annika +1. She said America +1. Annika +1. Yeah, she'll be my +1.
Then your daughter won a trip to America as well, Martin.
She would love. She went to China though this year, so she's
already cosmopolitan. Then
she's been across the world. She's gone further than I've ever gone in my life already. Quite incredible. You're not watching I'm a Celebrity then, Adam, this year?
Well, me and Deb watch it in the mornings while we're having breakfast. So just something to watch before I go to work.
Yeah, on the catch up. Annika's daughter did go to America. Yeah, she did.
Oh, so she don't have to go then.
No, here we go. We've got go out and buy Parrot. He was the lad that played up front for Ireland during the 2 games. He scored the 2 goals in that epic game at the weekend. Yeah, I agree. Azaz, I think, just needs to be given that freedom to play in the 10 role. He come good, surely, Azaz, Adam, wouldn't he, at some stage?
I think he had a bad start, didn't he? He can't be that bad a player. He did get a lot of stick because he really did look like a waste of money for a bit, didn't he? Especially when the Middlesbrough fans were sort of giving him so much stick when we were there. But I'm so pleased. I didn't see the Ireland game, and my manager at work, who's Irish, came over and just made a point of saying
I didn't see the Irish game.
So I'm pleased he's done. He also played well in his previous game for us. I'm hoping it's going to change his season.
Yeah, you hope so. Just come back from international duty and come back with a bit of confidence. The beauty is now this is that was the last international break till March. We've got a clear run now to March, which is absolutely superb.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very kind. What a nice comment. This is the best channel for Saints News. Thank you, Martin, for all the hard work you put in. Thank you very much.
No,
Go check out the Saints Adam as well. Go
yeah,
check
so
Adam
I'm
out.
the 32,001st best channel for Saints News and stuff. And I nick most of my news off Martin, so it works really, really well.
That's quite a good idea. So many more holiday. No holidays, Advocate. No, there won't be no holidays till at least March now. We should start a GoFundMe page and get Martin to America. I quite like that idea. I quite like that idea. I've got this charity stream. I'm going to do this charity stream on the 13th.
Yeah.
I need to
from America,
decide. No, I'm going to do this charity stream, and I'm going to do a whole day. I'm going to start streaming it. I'm going to do 9 till 9 is the idea. I think it's December the 13th, and I'm going to. It's the day we play Norwich away. I don't really fancy going to East Anglia.
I'm just seeing what I'm doing on that day. December the 13th.
I bring guests in and stuff as well.
Oh, yes,
come on as a guest.
Oh, my son-in-law's in a pantomime that day.
We'll get Football Dad on. We'll get Controversial Chris on. We get loads of like legendary people, and it'd be really
I can
good.
make an appearance, but not for the whole shebang.
Yeah, that's very kind. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. But the idea is to become the Daily Echo. I shouldn't say that really. On YouTube, basically, I want to cover everything. I want to do it I want to cover every bit of Saints news. The only thing I don't get is a great deal of access to the club, which makes it very, very difficult. Martin Wood, Crackers of Ville, 24 hours a day in the UK. I love to get over there. I absolutely love to. Get on TalkSport more. The only thing is they don't pay a great deal of money, unfortunately. A lot of the stuff you do like that is all free. I said, have I told you that, Adam? You do a lot of this stuff. You go on these channels, and you don't get paid for it. Not really. The TalkSport is.
Right, tell me about it. On this one.
I saw that, Dino. Manning said the players are not to blame for still sacking. I will cover that news story on the channel tomorrow morning. I will definitely cover it. Absolutely. Thanks, Annika. I agree on Antonio. Antonio, an option to come back, Adam. Would you they would have done it by now if they're going to do it, weren't they?
Are you talking about Mikel Antonio?
Yeah, the striker, yeah.
Yeah, yes, I'd bring him back. But again, we seem to only be able to bring in injured players back. But yeah, we need somebody who's a strike, a sort of a target man, don't we? And if we're not going to buy a player who's a striker to do that, then you're going to have to stick a defender up there. But yeah, I can't believe that, that we haven't got a target man. We've had so long to be able to get one. Last year we did the whole season without a proper target man, didn't we, for the Premier League? So they've had long enough to consider the option.
Yeah, they do. That is Antonio would be a great. We need a player like him. We need someone with some pace. That's a good point. Football clubs are so secret. Why? It is like, but you say that, so they are very secretive. But like Saints, have you noticed? There's like two people in the whole of the Saints sort of like media world, Adam Blackmore and Alfie House. They definitely get given a bit of information and it gets put out there. Like the Gary O'Neill story, by the way, someone's put the Gary O'Neill story out there to see what the fans think of it, just to see what the reaction is. They liked Gary O'Neill, the club, so they've got a few people, not me, because I didn't do it until I read it off someone else. But they do try and give it to certain people to put it out there to see what it's like. And there's a young lad, actually, I should do it and share the story. He did a whole article on how like the rumor mill works and how clubs leak information. But clubs are very secretive. But when they want to, they use certain people. They do, Adam, don't they? It's a fact.
Yeah. It's very frustrating, especially when the owners are
unfortunately,
being so
mate,
secretive. The owners are not telling us a thing, are they? That there must be reasons behind some of the poor recruitment we've had, and especially in the managerial department.
I agree with that.
To tell us about it.
I agree with the comment on the screen now. Still so annoyed that we let Paul go. I think he would have scored goals this season.
Yeah,
especially when they don't buy an adequate backup, or an adequate replacement. You know, if Damien Downs was the replacement,
Mm.
it's misjudged. You know, no doubt Damien Downs will play a fair bit of football in the next week. Like, it was no surprise that once we changed manager and we got rid of Will Steele, Jack Stevens is back in the team. Flynn Downs obviously had to come in because of the injuries, and also Damien Downs starts getting game time again. Interesting that.
But have we not got anybody coming through the under-21s and the reserves that plays up front for that team anyway?
They got the young lad that he's been putting on the bench. Can't pronounce his name very well, but he has featured a little bit. Press conference tomorrow, Friday. I don't know
what that's going to be about.
It looks like the Echo and Solent were in today to do the Ryan Manning interview, and Tonda. It looks to me like they're protecting him a little bit because he didn't have a press conference for the last home game. I don't know if there will be one because I've not heard any rumblings of it at all. A striker and a keeper are a must. Surely all the sackings have cost Southampton a fortune
first
in compensation.
Striker first.
Yeah, Ralph. They've sacked Nathan Jones, Russell Martin. Urich was on the short-term contract, and now Will Steele. Why sack Will Steele if you don't have a backup? I don't get it. I don't get it because the gamble we've got in front of us right now is a lot bigger than the gamble of Will Steele. I totally agree with Mark. Do you agree with that, Adam? We need a big unit up top.
Absolutely. I mean, like I say, even if it's a centre back who can't get in at the centre of defence, stick him up front. If we haven't got a striker, we need somebody who's knows how to head the ball and knows how to be strong in the middle of the defence. It certainly would cause problems for opposing teams, central defenders. But we shouldn't be in that situation. We should have somebody whose job is to be a target man. Even if stick the goalkeeper up there, stick them in Alex McCarthy up there when the Bazunu's in goal. That's probably a bit silly, but it's still, I wish could get Peter Crouch back into his youth. He'd do a job, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Somebody said the adverts are annoying. I know they're a little bit of a pain. I've just done YouTube Premium recently. I quite enjoy that actually. The YouTube Premium is quite good. You've got to pay for it, but the adverts can be a little bit annoying. The only thing is for the channel, they do massively help. The channel, unfortunately, is a bit of a pain in the arse when you're live, though.
I agree with you.
Sergeant.
He said we should have gone for Sergeant. I totally agree. I said that quite early on, but no, another one we missed out on.
Yeah, that's the only way I do. Unfortunately, at this moment in time, with no sponsor, that is the only way I do is buy YouTube adverts. And I've got to say, for what you get for the amount of work is very, very low. As a YouTuber, Adam, you could never make a living doing this at this moment in time without a sponsor. That is for sure. I agree with this comment. Plenty of big target men, but it's not trendy enough for Sport Republic.
No. What's the point in having wingers though, if you're not going to have someone for the wingers to cross the ball to? Just saying.
Yeah, that's it. You do need a striker. You do. Yeah, that's a point. Is there any not at the sister clubs? We've got these two other sister clubs.
Yeah,
there must be. I thought it was the whole idea of the multi-club model. What is the point of that? You make a great point, Stu. If the multi-club model, that's the whole idea of it, isn't it? To benefit Southampton, and we were supposed to be the we were supposed to be the main club within the group.
Yeah.
Armstrong at Bristol City's handful. We should have snapped him up. He's a good player.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. He's
really
strong as well. Yeah. Well, you said about being on YouTube, and you need a good sponsor to actually make any money out of it. Well, my subscribership's gone up by 30%. It's gone up from 7 to 11 since I've been on this show. So thank you very much for doing that.
Yeah. Hopefully. It's good, Adam. That's good to keep out there. It's a long, hard poke, YouTube. I've been doing it for a long time. Sometimes I used to do videos and get like 30 views, get no views, but now I've got 76 watching live. And I think last month I looked at the numbers and it was just short of 200,000 people have watched this channel in 28 days before the international break, which is like mental. It's like I look at the numbers, and think, oh my word, it's made up of about 42,000 Southampton fans watching this channel. So we are filling up what you see in St Mary's Stadium and more are tuning into this channel each month. So just goes to show hard work and resilience pays off.
Absolutely. I've got
and never let the haters put you down.
No, exactly. I've hit the ceiling on my TikTok channel.
Yeah,
as soon as it hits 5,100, it stops and then starts dropping down a bit.
It'll go again.
I know my limit.
He did play as a striker for Rangers. I think he did. He played a false 9.
Yeah, good up front. Stick him there.
Yeah. Thank you. Charlie's here. He's a legend, Charlie. Top man. Hope Ellie's having a good holiday, mate. Absolute legend. Yeah, Rebo did play as a striker for Rangers. Right.
I hope Fonda knows that.
Yeah, he might throw him in if he's got him fit over the international break.
He should be
he
fit enough
scored in the Europa final. Didn't watch it, but he did score in the Europa final.
He did. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, we'll definitely do some business in January, hopefully.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed tonight, Adam. It's been great, isn't it?
It's been good. Yes.
It's been good fun. We've been live for an hour and 26 minutes. I will be owing you another game very shortly, Adam. That is for sure. So in the new year, we will. We've got to get you to another game, Adam. That is for sure. Ian,
I've got some new kit.
I appreciate it.
I need to use it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's very, very kind of you. I do try my best to produce the best content, and stay tuned. We're going to do lots more. I'm going to talk to a couple of potential sponsors in the next couple of weeks, so it may give me opportunity to do a bit more of it.
Absolutely.
Because at this moment in time, I'm kind of like in between work at the moment. I'm subcontract to loads of different people, and I've lost one of my jobs. I didn't want to do it anymore. Basically, I'm not going to give reasons why, but I didn't want to go there anymore, and so I'm a little bit down, but if I could find a sponsor, I'll probably just spend the time making more content. If I don't get a sponsor, I'll just go and work a bit more. I'm a grafter, Adam, like you. We work hard. So I will get Glenn on. I will ask him to come and do Glenn to the Court uncut again. As always, winner when he comes.
You said I was a grafter like you. I just hope Deb decides not to watch this video now, because she'll probably write in some sort of letter of complaint.
You're a good lady. Adam, it's been a pleasure. Thank you to the droves of you that have tuned in. I've just looked on YouTube actually just to see how many people have been through the live stream this evening, and it's been quite incredible numbers. Just over 400 people have watched this tonight, so absolutely incredible. That would be fantastic. That would. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it, Adam. We'll do it again, yeah?
Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure. The match day, the pre-match show drops tonight for members and patrons, and it's out to everybody else tomorrow.